Hi, best news ever. I thought going private would make all of this go away. You're still here. I'm still here. Awesome. Also, guess who else is still here? Yes. So I'm actually really excited to talk about this now that it's over because Fox News, in a bizarre turn of events, they just proved two of my healing theories in one fell swoop. And they did it by mocking me. So if you don't know, watch my previous video. I got word from a producer today that they were going to do a segment on me in the 4am Club. That's fun. I knew that was not going to go well. So I made everything private, took down my YouTube, took down my website, not because I'm afraid of Fox News, but because I don't need to sit here and take heat from their stupid viewers. No. So I didn't actually watch the report. I could not bear to be quite honest with you, but my husband did. He recorded it in case we need it for legal purposes, because I sent them a legal notice and they fucking published my shit anyway. There will be a follow-up. Anyway, yeah, so Laura Ingraham, I truly don't know how to say her name because I do not give a shit about her. But her and dumbface Charlie Kirk mocked me and us openly, calling us delusional, and that it's dangerous and unbalanced thinking, and that, but we laugh, but it's no laughing matter because there are millions of views. And I just want us to savor, I want us to savor the audacity, the audacity of them calling what we do dangerous, especially because their very next segment was mocking pride and LGBTQ plus. What? So that's the number one thing they proved right. You know how I like to say your shadow is showing? People who are so deeply in their own shadow, they're so deeply unaware of their true behavior, their true patterns, how they really affect each other. When they're so in denial of the truth of their own behavior, they will accuse everybody else around them of doing the things that they are actually doing. So that was fantastic. The second thing was they really put me on a healing journey today. Yeah, and it was everything that I've been saying about healing in a spiral and mastery challenges. Because although this was the first time Fox has ever put my name in their mouth, this is not the first time that I have been called out and exposed publicly, and it left some pretty traumatic wounds. I'm laughing now, but I definitely had full on panic earlier today. Full on panic. And sweet Nina, I think she heard me call from the ethers because the second I got that email, I'm telling you, within 60 seconds of that email, she texted me. She's an amazing, wonderful human. She helped calm me down, talk me through what are the viable options I need to do, if anything. I also talked to my husband, talked to my support team. What do I need to do for the website? I went back through all the legal protections I already have. So, rationally, what do I need to do to protect myself? And all this stuff helped me through, I'm not going to give in to the panic. I'm not going to freak out. Well, I was freaking out, but I was like, okay, calm down. Now, what do we need to do, if anything, to ensure protection? So I took stuff down and made it private. I sent a legal notice denying consent in a response to the producer, did not give them a statement. Again, my brave husband waded through clips of Laura's show to know just what we were dealing with. Whoo, and if you think I am spicy, you should hear what he said about her. In a clean way, I'll say she's definitely giving final boss red hat energy. Whew. So I did all the practical things, and then, because I am a witch and I'm a very powerful priestess, did some full-on magic, and I received all the love and support that all of you incredible people have sent my way. How did I get to be so lucky? I love you. Thank you. I can assure you I felt the full energy of everything you were sending, and that was incredible. So after that, there was nothing I could do but wait, let the hand of fate play as it will. And like I said, Hubs watched the show. It was stupid. It definitely slandered my name completely and the 4am Club, but I was like, that's what you got, really? You just played some random TikTok video that you found, and you slandered the creator, and you called us delusional, and that's it? Like, that's really all you've got? Sad. So it was from that space where it was over. I've already taken whatever protections I need to take. The attack was not that big a deal. It will blow over very quickly. And from that place, I could finally feel the rest of what the adrenaline wasn't allowing to come through in the first place. And that's when I had a repeat of every time this has happened to me before. Not only did I remember it, but the energy came up very strongly in my body, very strongly. And I could feel it like it was being ripped out of my solar plexus. It was so intense. I thought I was going to throw up. When I say this has happened before, this has happened before. This isn't even past life. I have past life. I have a shit ton of past life witch wound, being murdered for being a mystic. I have that. In this life, since I'm not going to be burned at the stake or beheaded or hanged, they come at me in like professional-ish ways and personal. I think the first time this has happened to me, you guys, this story would be funny if it wasn't me, if I didn't experience the shame. So when I was in high school, my favorite band for some reason was on the Jim Rome show. And I say for some reason, that's ESPN. Don't know why, his radio show. So they were taking calls. So I called and asked. I had this great question. They had just switched drummers. I wanted to know why. I was 17, okay? So I asked the question. I don't even know what I said, but that made Jim Rome go nuts and just start mercilessly mocking me and hang up on me and then keep mocking me. And that was bad, embarrassing at 17. But my best friend, who was right there with me, just started. She fell to the floor laughing, and I was mortified. And then my friggin' uncle somehow heard it. And he brought it up at every damn family event, and just mocked and teased me for being made fun of as a 17-year-old on the Jim Rome show, on a national show. So, like, if you take that incident alone, it doesn't seem bad. It was an embarrassing high school moment, okay. But when you tie it into these patterns, okay, tie it into these things of, I'm doing my thing, I'm crushing it, I'm at the top of my game, and then wham, something happens to knock me off that perch and throw me completely into instability. Like being fired without giving notice, without giving any reason, after being told for weeks that I was the best editor they ever had and I had completely reformed their business model, like being told I was God's gift, fired out of nowhere. And suddenly my family had no income because I was the primary breadwinner while my husband took care of our kids full time. And oh yeah, what about the time when I got outed in my Mormon community very publicly? Outed for being not Mormon enough, that's a whole other story, another time. But that was really traumatic, getting called into the bishop's office, being tattled on. You Exmos, if you know, you know. Finding out that I don't know who in my community had called me out and tattled on me and was no longer my friend, never got invited to anything again, was terrified to be seen in my neighborhood, that I had to live there for another 4 years. And the family members who called and yelled and screamed at me because they thought I don't know, it was awful. It was awful. And then, oh yeah, last November when the Washington Post did an article, and I knew it would be a hit piece, and guess what? It was. And all I'm trying to do is help people. And I have, and I know that I have, because you guys send the most incredible comments and lovely emails, and I read all of them, and I save all of them, and they mean so much to me. And I'm so tired. I'm so tired of getting shit for just being me. Just last week I went through this birthday wounding, remember? But you guys, this is exactly what I'm talking about. This is exactly what I have been talking about since day one. When we have wounds, they leave residual energy in your body, and you alter your behavior, and you live in fear, and you try to protect yourself from it happening again. But guess what? If you have wounds, the universe is going to take you through it again so that you can take the wound out, and you can heal it, and you can transmute it. And so you're going to go around that freaking spiral. If it's a core wound, you're going to go around that spiral again and again until all of the wounds are extracted and healed, until the energetic resonance is no longer there. You're going to keep going through it. And all we can do is go through it. So today, as I was laying in bed in the aftermath of this, realizing, oh, that was nothing. I can take it. No big deal. It was like all the pain from before, the before times where I didn't say, I can take it. It's no big deal. The energies of that came rushing up. And that's it. That's the cycle of healing. We have to keep feeling it until we face it, do it a different way, and then all of the energy of our pain can finally leave us. So that's me today. I walk my talk. I stand by it, because the universe will put you through it. So you might as well get on board and learn how to ride it out.